For Modern Motherhood with Jacksonville Mom, and today we have Nikki Wiggins here to talk about family-friendly springs. So welcome back, great to see you.
Thanks for having us back.
Yeah, of course. You always have some great info for us. So what are some springs that are great for kids?
So I think probably one of the closer ones to us is Blue Springs. I do have to give a little disclaimer. At the moment they are fixing the banks of the springs, so you can't swim in the springs, but you can still paddleboard and you can kayak. And there's also hiking trails that you can go to and enjoy. And then it'll be, you'll be able to swim a little bit later this year.
Good to know. So Blue Springs, where exactly is that though?
It is in DeLand, Florida.
Oh, okay, all right.
Orange City.
And then I was getting that confused with DeLeon.
Yeah,
did I say that right?
Yes, you did. And they're very close to each other.
Springs.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so what is that one?
DeLeon Springs is another super fun spring to go to. It's a very, the swimming area is not too big, which makes it good for young kids. But it also has, one of the fun things is a pancake house. So you can go, you put your name in, you can go swim, you can go take a boat ride. Yeah, here's my kiddos swimming in the spring.
Really?
Yep. And then if you get called while you're on your boat ride, they save your spot for you.
Oh,
but
that's cool.
The fun thing about DeLeon Springs is you can make your own pancakes. So it's like a griddle in the middle of your table.
A griddle in the middle.
Yeah, griddle in the middle. And you can make pancakes, and you can choose your toppings, and you can do eggs and all kinds of other things. So that's kind of a unique experience to have.
Yeah, and if you've never been in a spring, yes, it's freezing right when you first get in, but you do kind of acclimate to it, right?
And it's so hot. I mean, I think we have a heat advisory today, so it's it feels very refreshing.
I actually did post on my Instagram, Jordan WTV, the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion. So actually go check that out after our show, of course.
Yes.
All right, so up next, Itne Springs, one of my favorites.
Yes, it is a fun family adventure. You can rent your tubes there, or you can bring your tubes in. It's a natural lazy river. You can take their tram all the way to the entry point. I do recommend, if you have little kids, to use the tubes that have the bottoms on them, so they don't fall through, or they might just feel more comfortable. I know,
I like those tubes
it's
too.
way more relaxing. Bring your bungee cord so you can hook your tubes together so you don't get separated from your party. Yeah, here we are on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a really fun experience. And then you can go to the swimming area also. It's a super fun spring to go to.
I love tubing down the river, and I have not done it yet this summer, so I've got to do it. All right, Kings Landing is next. I've not heard of this one.
Yeah, Kings Landing is more in Central Florida. It's a private one, but you can make a reservation to go. You can grab a kayak and go. You can grab a paddleboard and go. When my daughter and I went, we just took our inflatable paddleboard. I blew it up in the parking lot, and then we just launched and away we went. But it's got it's not super wide, but it's got a lot of spaces you can see where you can pull off to the side, and she really enjoyed jumping in the beautiful clear water. I mean, it couldn't get any more beautiful than that.
And then last but not least, Crystal River.
Crystal River is manatee capital of the world. So we did this one in winter. But it's still fun, obviously, to go in the summer, but you can go and it's like a hub for manatee viewing. So it's a really, really special place to go. Yeah, I think we went with a tour guide, and we went in a clear kayak, and we saw like a mom manatee and a baby manatee together. It was just a really unique, special experience.
That's amazing. And you do have some tips for us, right?
I do. Yep, a few tips. Yep. I think if you have little kids, I think that water shoes can be helpful because they may not want to touch all the things on the bottom.
Listen, I don't either.
I know, right?
It feels slimy sometimes.
Right, exactly. And the ground is somewhat uneven, so a life vest or a pool noodle can help them when the ground isn't even. Like I said, if you have little ones, my little one shivers after 2 minutes in the cold water, so you might want to wear a wetsuit, pack a picnic lunch, and just really enjoy your time together. It's a very quintessential Florida thing to do. So,
yes, awesome. Well, thank you so much for telling us all about them. If you had to choose a favorite.
I don't know. Itne is just so unique. I think I probably would pick that one.
Okay, and then you guys also, like, your website is just a wonderful resource for families, so tell everyone where they can get more information.
Just www.jacksonvillemom.com. Jacksonvillemom.com, sorry.
That's okay.
JacksonvilleMom.com. Yeah.
Jacksonville Mom. Well, and it's interesting too because it's not just you posting things on there. It's
we have
all around the area.
Many contributors, so lots of different points of view for everything, different walks of life that we can all you can find somebody to relate to and a post to relate to, and find fun things to do.
Exactly, fun things to do, stuff for the whole family. So thank you again so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having
summer.
us. Thanks, you too.
I hope you had a good 4th.
Yes, I did.